Good morning, everyone, and happy Thursday! I am NinjaGuyX, and today we're playing Elohim Eternal, the Babel Code. So, developers of this game actually approached me and asked me to do a first impression on their game. So, pretty exciting. I feel, very lucky to have been approached by them to try this out, because it is definitely up my alley. It is a JRPG. And it's inspired by games such as Shin Megami Tensei and Xenogears. So both games are like super different, but it looks like they've combined both together. And pretty exciting. I've read a little bit about the story. It's about an ancient religion who is discovering technology. It's very interesting. I think like we're seeing gods mixed up with mech parts on them. So yeah, it's gonna be very exciting, very interesting. I'm looking forward to give that a try. So it's gonna be pretty fun. So yeah, yesterday I didn't stream. We did a change of time here in on the east side of the world, and so I'm having a hard time getting my sleep and my schedule in sleeping correct. But today I slept pretty well, and yeah, we're gonna play some games. So it's gonna be pretty fun. Let's go ahead and close our music and start the game up. So click on Elohim Eternal here. I'm getting an error when I open it up. It's saying that I don't know what it means, but it says saying actually I'm gonna show it on stream here. Here. Oh, and the music is amazing, by the way. So it says your profile cannot be used because it is not. It is from a newer version of nw.js. I don't know what that means, but yeah, I get this pop-up every time I open the game. Let's see, do we get our control? Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Can we get our control to work? Yes. It's good. I like the music from the beginning so far. See the options here. We got so many options. Wow. Battle animation faster. We can make them a little bit slower if you want. That's pretty cool. I like when my animation is, like a slower speed. I like enjoying the animations and stuff. I never disabled it. Command remember is off, which is what I like to do. Yeah, so it's faster. Yeah, everything was good. Let's go ahead and begin our journey here. Now, when Joshua was near Jericho, he looked up and saw a man standing in front of him, with a drawn sword in his hand. Joshua went up to him and asked, "Are you for us or for our enemy?" "Neither," he replied. "But as commander of the army of the Lord, I have now come." It is Joshua. Okay. It is very religiously focused, what I mean. I like when it's like a fantasy religion. I don't like when they implement like real religion. It's just a personal opinion though. Nothing wrong with that. Production and direction. George Alexandros. By Ryan Fogelman and Juan Schmulinson or something. And by Ed Gear. And it really gives a Shin Megami Tensei vibe so far. Voters are Gamefall, Diver, and Yanfley. By George Alexandros. George is like the main developer of this game. What's happening here? Oh. Cosmo creators. You who were born in the light of Hosanna, to watch over and protect your children of Eden. Okay, yeah, so I just wanted to make sure that the volume is fine here. That's perfect. And let me just look at the chat. Perfect. Alright. Let's see here. Whoops. Here we go. Strengthen my resolve. Bless me with the spirit of my late father, so that I may one day become like him, a judge in your service. Undermount Sinai. I hope I'm saying all of this properly. Probably not, but you know. Use your keyboard's arrow key to move Joshua. Hold the shift key to dash. Press Z or enter key to confirm an action. X or escape key. Cancel an action or access the main menu. Alternatively, you can also use the Xbox controller. There you go. A, confirm. B to cancel an action. Y to access the main menu. And holding X will make Joshua dash. Okay. Elohim Eternal. The Babel Code has also been tested to work well on Steam Deck. Ooh, look at that, guys. Very interesting. Which has similar control to an Xbox controller. And Elohim Eternal, the Babel Code has a diverse and multi-faceted setting. You are encouraged to interact with the people you encounter on your journey. Interaction is indicated with a pop-up icon. Press the confirm key button to speak to a person. Talking to people means obtaining valuable information on the game's story and lore. You'll also be rewarded with experience point. Man, they're really encouraging you to speak to the characters, but that's good. Like, it just develops the story a lot more, right? Sometimes the people you interact with will even give you items to use on your journey. Oh, so you really have to talk to everyone. Before you begin, would you like to activate story mode? Story mode is for players who want to enjoy the story without engaging in a turn-based combat. If you don't select story mode now, you'll be given an item to use that can turn story mode on or off at any time. Okay, yeah, we don't want story mode. Please enjoy the game. Awesome, so we're ready to go. So guys, the game is currently available on Steam already. So if you like what you see here, go on Steam, look for Elohim. Wait, I'm having a blank here. Is it Babel Elohim? Let's see here. It's Elohim Eternal, the Babel Code. Yeah, check it out. It's it's a very decent price also, so for sure give it a look. For some reason, any games on, I think, either the latest RPG Maker build or NV, I think it's called, it doesn't run well on my PC. I have a GTX 1050 Ti, which is not too bad, but for some reason my graphics card just doesn't like RPG Maker graphics. So right now it's not like running at a smooth 60 frames per second. And if it has mode 7, then I'm screwed. Like it's gonna run at like 2 frames per second or something like that. Let's see here. How do we speak? I don't think we can speak to people without the bubble. Let's see. Yeah, that's correct. Joshua? This is no place for a soldier. My father died here. I have every right to see the place where he laid down his life for his people. Don't expect to see his spirit here, though this damnable place sends a chill down my spine. Afraid of Moscow? Shedim? Of course I am. Have you ever fought a Shedim before? Fearsome mutated beasts. You'd be wise to watch out for them. We are likely to see other creatures down here, maybe even Canaanites? Hope we do. Wait, you said I hope we do? Just like, that's what he said, yeah. And just like your father, a fearless warrior. Oh, and we got 50 experience point. So, yeah, this is nice. If you're not into JRPG, if you don't want to do any battles, you can just follow in the story with story mode. I like that. Joshua, I didn't expect to see you here. Have you come to catch a glimpse of the marvelous Mount Sinai Bridge? It is the greatest achievement for prophets, so who were asked with its design and construction. A most magnificent piece of architecture. I'm not surprised you'd want to sneak in a glance, but you mustn't stay long. Jamara has given strict orders that only a select group of judges and prophets are allowed here. Hey, good morning, Robert. Hope you're doing well. We're playing some JRPGs here. What is the bridge made from? Limestone and mortar. With the help of Magia, of course. It took us 2 years to design it and 5 years to build it. It took us even longer to recover from the battle at Mount Sinai, and for the Council of Judges finally decide on its crossing. Okay, why did it take so long to build the Mount Sinai Bridge? The Council of Judges debated on whether we should explore Mount Sinai, whether it was part of our divine mission. Some judges believe Mount Sinai to be the place where Avram was chosen to lead the Edenites to battle against the Canaanites. It's a lot to take in. There's a lot of information here. Others believe this disaster at the Battle of Mount Sinai was a sign from the Cosmo craters to seal off Mount Sinai for good. Yet the council finally voted to explore it. What made them decide? Heritage won out in the end. A desire to see where our forefather Avram had once stood and battled the Canaanites. Okay. Were you one of the builders? Okay. I was, but only in the later stages of its completion. Several prophets died in the building of the bridge. Oh my gosh. Some fell to the bottomless abyss. Oh my gosh, they weren't careful. Could it truly be bottomless? Our dead are down there. Judges, prophets, soldiers. The only thing you'll find down there is death. And the Absu, the underworld, where the Canaanites call home. I wonder if we'll visit that place actually. We'll see. Yes, it's certainly magnificent. You be careful now, Joshua, and watch your step. Ooh, 50 experience point. Yeah, we'll keep talking to these guys. Getting free experience point here. Do we have to cross a bridge? If you ask me, there's nothing here for us but trouble. Something wrong with crossing a bridge, Iser? So Judge Iser says, of course, there's something wrong with crossing a bridge. First of all, how sturdy is it? Can I hold the weight? Can it hold the weight of all of us? I'm actually, when I was young, I was scared. at crossing bridges. I remember that. I'm still kind of scared of height. So, I'm still uneasy when I cross bridges, but it's not as bad. I wouldn't want to ride a horse through it. Men died building this bridge. Can't climb the mountain. We've tried. Men has died trying that too. True. It's a steep, treacherous mountain. Worse, its surface is freezing. Some kind of ice-cold rock. Some say bodies of the men who tried to climb it are frozen in place. Let's not forget the poisonous gases that hover around its peak. Nothing good can come from this place. Not one good thing. Oh man. I didn't read that, but I asked a question to NinjaGuyX. An early death. I'm only half joking. The council think we'll find pieces of valuable history, artifacts of our ancestors, the time of Avram, or so they say. You sound as though you don't believe them. It's not for me to say, especially to a soldier like you, who is not yet a judge. I will be one day, like my father before me. I have no doubt, Joshua. You are a pious man and a good fighter. I suppose the underlying reason for us being here is that we'll find some connection to the Cosmo Craters. You mean a pathway into the kingdom of heaven? Perhaps. Legends say that Avram walked with the Cosmo Craters. He must have done it somehow. But that would mean that the Canaanites would have had access to that pathway as well. Those mindless murderers? Doubtless, my boy. The Canaanites speak an odd, indecipherable language. I reckon the only one who can understand them is their false god, Ahix. And so, I guess the Canaanites will be like the enemy that we fight? Maybe like they're like demons. So I was asking, what does the Council of Judge think we'll find? Okay, I see. So I guess we're a soldier, and judges are like one rank higher than us, or something like that. It'll be fine, Icer. The Cosmo Craters watch over us. I'm going to hold you to that. If something goes wrong, you'll be hearing from me. All right. Oh man, we're now level 5. Heck yeah! Look at that. Oh man, Joshua's looking pretty slick here. I love the art style. All right, so we can dash with X, so that's good. I don't think we can talk to like everyone, so we'll leave these guys alone. Alright, cutscene time. Alright, so how sturdy is this bridge? Joshua Asa. What's gonna happen here? Did I hear something? Behind you. Who is this? It's ludicrous to think we'd have to go underground in order to scale a mountain. Lamech, yeah, exactly, Robert. Don't fall in the abyss. I feel like that's what's gonna happen. They're kind of like leading us to that, but I'm not sure. It's all right. I have already spoken to Jamara. Though you are not a judge of Jehuda yet, you are under my tutelage, and so he has allowed you to accompany us on this expedition. So is Lamech a judge? Probably, right? Thank you. I needed to see this place for myself. Only be careful. Are we expecting trouble? Some of the judges and prophets seems skittish. Oh boy. As they should be. No one knows what to expect down there. It's been over a decade since the Battle of Mount Sinai. There could still be the Canaanites lurking in the shadows. Yeah, I bet there's a lot of Canaanites there. It's been years since the last known sighting of a Canaanite. Yeah, it's been years, but yeah, I bet Joshua will see like thousands of them, right, throughout his adventure. They've been wiped out. So say some of the judges. I'm more cautious, and so should you be. I pray to the Cosmo Craters that there are still some of those metal-skinned bastards left. Jeez. Curbs that vengeance. Oh. Won't bring back your father. Oh, Canaanites kills our father. Interesting. It would please the Cosmo Craters to slay Canaanite scum. I don't know why, but Canaanite, like, for me sounds like a type of dog. I'm thinking of like cannon, I think. But yeah, I don't think we're fighting dogs here though. Still, keep your sword close to you and your shield closer. Anites may be destroyed, but there could still be Shedim. Oh, who is Shedim? Just go real. Yeah. Yeah, you know what, Robert? I'm just gonna jump in there. That's I don't know if that's what they want me to do, but I'll break the game and just, jump in the abyss and see what happens. I don't know what I would tell your mother if something were to happen to you. I miss your father too. He was the greatest man I ever knew. Thank you, uncle. Oh, it's my uncle. I won't let you down. I'm ready for this. The place still reeks of smoke and ash from the explosive fires years ago. Please. Does it jar your memory? I was lucky to be one of the few survivors in that battle. I remember fighting alongside your father when a flashing burning light blinded me. I heard screams then. Screams that still haunt me in my sleep. When I came to, all I saw was this endless pit of darkness and no way across. The Cainites did this with their evil Magia. They took the lives of Edenites. They took my father from me. Some prophets and oracles would say that they use a kind of device known as an inferno. Such things have been used in war before, but I have never experienced something so destructive. Enough to tear the very pillar that keep eating together. I heard prophets and oracles say there are more infernos scattered across Eden. Could they be right? I wouldn't doubt it. It's times like these when I'm reminded of how little I know about the world we live in. It's a frightening though. Come, it took years to build this bridge. Now is our chance to finally conquer Mount Sinai. Let's do it. Do we have to cross the bridge? Oh, yeah, looks like we do. Okay. What happened? Access the main menu. Press the X key. Okay, Y. Good to know. Main menu, you can access your items. I'm gonna read that quickly. Oh. We still have sense. We can save. Okay, we got our stats. Gotcha. Okay. Good. Cool. What are they saying there? Once defined, these crystallos can be equipped in the channels of an Edenite's caution. Caution is the hollow axis of an Edenite's chest, which, when full of refined crystallos, gives the Edenite their Cosmo Creator's giver power. I'm not exactly sure what they mean. We'll see. Got some quests there. So that's divinity. Can't equip anything here. We do have elements, so elements is probably magic. Some consumable, some equipment. I think we're already equipped these things, right? Yeah, we're good. Let's save our game here. Here you go. Perfect. Let's go ahead and get in there. So we did cross the bridge. Easy peasy. We did not fall. That's good. Hey Bruce, welcome my friend. Good morning to you. Hopefully your welding goes well today. You should weld some more Triforce for us. Before we go, you have to weld at least 33 Triforce according to one of the guy on Discord. So you better do that. It's a live first look. Yeah, Bruce, exclusive. So George, who is the main developer of this game, approached me and he's asked, would you do a first look of my game? And yeah, it is a first look. And yeah, so I was super lucky to get the game from him. But hopefully we can get some people to buy it. If anybody is interested. So before we go any further, take these. Is this 5 red crees and 3 blue crees? Okay. Don't be afraid to use them if you find yourself injured or too drained to use your magia. Okay, so it's like a life potion and a magic potion. Is this Araya too? So this is available on Steam, Bruce. So just look up the name of the game on Steam, and you'll be able to find it. It's super cheap. It's like under 12 bucks Canadian. In case we run into any Shedim, use it to learn the weaknesses of the Shedim and gain an advantage. Shedim are formidable foes. Some are resistant to certain types of magia. Make sure you know what to use against your enemy. Thank you, Uncle. Just be careful. I can't stress that enough. Now let's go. Okay, so yeah, from my understanding, we're just like a religion, like trying to discover some more stuff here. Yeah, that's okay, Bruce. Maybe we'll see this game on other platforms at some point. It's doing well. Let's see. Okay, what do we have here? Got 1 talent. Well, I guess that's good. I wish I could acquire talents by looking through skeletons on the floor. You know, just digging in there and then I acquire like acrobatics or something like that. But here we go. We got 36 Ruach. What do we have here? Ruach. Good, good. I think that's money. Ruach. We've got Blue Chris. Man, all these names, it's so confusing. Can I equip that? What is a Blue Chris? Let's see. Oh, it's like to heal my mana. Oh, what is this? Cutscene? Oh, who is that? What's the matter, Joshua? Still learning to walk? Always a pleasure. You shouldn't be here. This is a mission for judges, not soldiers. I have permission from Jamara, or Islamic, vouching for you again. What do you do? What do you do to curry such favor? Is it because he's your uncle? Or do you lick his boots? Maybe wipe his ass for him. Oh my gosh, that's your superior you're talking about. Just because your father was a judge does not make you one. Now get out of my sight. It's like everyone is a judge except me. It's so unfair. Go on then. Run along, soldier. You aren't worth it. What was that? I don't like the sound of that. Could it be them? Them who? Canaanites. Canaanites? Impossible! Don't be ridiculous. Get back, Joshua! Oh, I can't fight too! I said get back! Oh no. Behind you. Oh, this is dangerous. Music is pretty cool. Very Islamic, I'd say. Like, wait, not Islamic, but all this like Middle East. It's very Middle East. Joshua, I'll be all right. I can handle this. Oh man. Oh, look at that. So yeah, so it's basically like demons with mech parts combined to them. I love it. You need to find out what weakness the enemy has. Oh yeah, this is very Shin Megami Tensei like. Use the Rhea I gave you. You'll find it in your items. Okay, let's use the Rhea. Oh, he missed. Items, Rhea. Reveal the animal, the guy's weakness. Aha. So it looks like Robert is getting a Triforce. Very nice. I wonder what numbers we'll get. Looking forward to see that. I like the collectible aspects, collecting things. So definitely enjoy that you're going to be numbering these Triforces, Bruce. It seems the enemy is weak to fire. Oh, I see. But yeah, like I don't really mind what number I get though. I just like collectible aspect. Use your elemental magia and select the fire magia Lahat. When you hit an enemy with a weakness, you'll be given a chance to do a combo and inflict more damage. A combo circle will overlay over the enemy, and a ring will close. Okay, in on the center of the circle. You'll need to hit the confirmation key at the right time to deliver more damage. Hit too soon and you miss. The closer you get the center of the combo circle, the more damage you inflict. Okay. So this is kind of different than Xenogears and Shin Megami. They don't have this kind of thing. It looks more like something like Legend of Dragoon, where you have to like press the button at the right time. Let's see here. That wasn't too good. Wait. Oh, there you go. Oh, there you go. Heavenly. Oh, look at that. We did it. I wasn't sure where I needed to press that confirm button. Just have to convince the wife. Yeah, tell her how cheap it is. I mean, considering what it's made of and the like the heaviness of it, like just the quality, it's a really good price. I don't know if that's gonna convince your wife. Maybe don't tell her that. I mean, maybe tell her that like it's good for cooking or something like that. Arrgh. Alright, so yeah, we got to fight these enemies again. We know that they're weak against fire. That's good. We did lose a lot of health there. We gotta be careful. We're gonna hit that guy. Don't forget, if you need to heal, make sure to use a red Chris from your item. Select the guard command and you'll defend against attack for that turn and also recover some Nefesh. Okay. Ooh. Not too bad, not too bad. I bet it's gonna be harder to get that circle at some point. Ooh, what happened there? I think I lost some speed. Oh, hot sauce. Man, they're brutal. Ooh. Heavenly. I think I'm doing the circle properly. I don't know if there's actually like a better circle. Like if you put it even lower. Battle points. Ooh, metal part. Interesting. Did we all survive? Look at that. They're not hard at all. Everybody can defeat them. Even me as a soldier. Are you hurt? I'll live. Thank you, Joshua. There's still more of these bastards. There's too many of them. Oh no. Raise your shield, boy. Yes, sir. Here they come. Okay. What was that? I wanted fire. Oh, more judges, maybe? Atticans. You say it like a curse, Jamara. Oh. Do we not all come from the same forefather? You Atticans have come to steal our glory. Ah, they're like different kind of like religion branches, maybe? I'm not sure. Different groups? I could have you branded for treason. We agreed as a council to investigate Mount Sinai together as a unified faction. Oh, they're factions. Yeah, Bruce. Oh man, I hope we get a DLC with knockers for sure. You never know, right? Maybe it'll be like the what's it called in Grand Theft Auto? Like the hot coffee hack or something like that. We need like a hot coffee DLC for this game. Not a lot of women though. Now that I think about it. It's clear you Jehudans cannot handle this on your own. We did not need your help, nor did we ask for it. If we had come when we did, your throat. If we hadn't come when you did, your throat would be shed in dinner. Albert. Enough of this. We are on the same side, or have you forgotten? We are both ancestors to Avran. This is new territory for both people. Worse, it is underground. You're injured. Can I heal your wound? Hands off, boy. Okay. I'm quite certain we're the same age. Bios. Man, these guys, they sound like... So, when I was at high school, we had like an English school right beside us. And like, it was basically a rivalry, right? Like, if English people would come to us, we would like throw rocks at them. I guess it's kind of brutal, but yeah, we would throw rocks at them. They do the same. Like, it was very brutal. Like, I don't know why. Like, Frenchies like really hated English people. I don't. We see, what is like? We didn't have like a name for. Oh yeah, we did. So yeah, they called us French frogs, and we called them like squareheads. Yeah, it was a weird rivalry. I remember they threw a rock one time, and it hit someone, and he was like bleeding really bad. I don't know if he had a concussion or not. Yeah, it became very dangerous. English, yeah, English. I don't know why he said that. Oh man, you caught that. I didn't want you to catch that, but you know. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna call you guys whenever I want to insult you. You bunch of English. Come over here with the other judges. You're a judge, aren't you? Haha. Better wipe that smirk off your face, boy. Yeah, like everybody's a judge except me. What the heck, man? It's not fair. You've got guts, soldier. I'll give you that. I want to be a judge. Could there be Canites down here, brother? Unlikely. But if there are, we'll be ready for them. We should move through the caverns of Mount Sinai together. With Atticans? Never. Please, Jamara. Leave him, Khazar. It's clear that his pride is wounded. Enough of this pointless chatter. Good luck with your excavation, Al-Khandros. And you, my dear Jamara. Watch your step, old man. Pompous fool. Yeah, you Inklies. Take that, you Inklies. And Atticans, to me. Stay close together and watch each other's back. I wonder, like, an English girl decided to be in our French school, and so every time, well, you know, she'd speak okay if French. She had like an accent, but wasn't too bad. But she would always say, "I wonder," you know, "Oh, I wonder this, I wonder that," and then she's like speaking French. But so because of that, we used to call her Wonder Woman. I don't know why. Well, I know why. It's because, yeah, she kept saying "I wonder," but I don't know if she liked that or not. I can't remember. Fascinating creatures. Oh, let's have a look here. Get a good look? Indeed I am. I've been close to a Shedim before, but their biology never ceases to amaze. What's so amazing about them? Well, you see, they're mutants, half biological, half metallic. Some oracles and prophets theorize that Shedim are just animals that have been born with mutations. These mutations change their bodies and temperaments, make them more into monsters than mere animals. Some have even said that it's not a birth that these mutations takes place, but something in an animal's body that, oh, what's the word I'm looking for? Turns on, ignite. I'll say evolve. I suppose that's a good an explanation as any other. And when that process happens, the animal's body mutates into something unrecognizable. Careful, what if it's still alive? Reanimated Shedim? I suppose it could happen, but this monster is quite dead. But if animals can become Shedim, who's to say that corpses can't become Shedim either? It's a frightening thought. I hope that we learn more about it. I hope that they develop more the story towards how these animals have mech parts, you know. That's what intrigues me about this game for sure. I'm an oracle. Honestly, there isn't much difference between oracles and prophets, but only in name and sex. Okay, another side of our division as once unified nation, everyone would be ashamed of us. I think we're all Idanites, are we not? Hey, good morning, SPG. Welcome to the stream. So SPG, fun fact. You know my iTai show every Friday. I try to make interviews. I ask the Baldur's Gate developer to see if we can get an interview. You know, fingers crossed. There's like maybe like 5% chance that I get an interview. It's probably not gonna happen. What do you call it again? Ladrin? I always forget their names for some reason. But the studio that develops Baldur's Gate. But if I do have an interview with them, I definitely gonna invite you as a as a co-guest. You and Dad Plays Games for sure, because I know that you guys are like super fans. But yeah, I'll keep you updated if that happens. Fingers crossed. But yeah, like I'd say like maybe 5%. You never know. I've tried. Sometimes I try like for fun emailing. I have a few PR emails for some bigger companies, and you know I just try for fun to request interviews. So far I haven't had any, but you never know. I'll leave you to your research. Thank you, soldier. All right, 50 experience point. Perfect. Thank you. Thank you, SPG. Really amazing if you do, and I will beg you to join. There you go. Epic sauce. Yeah, I know, and I'm gonna ask for your advice for questions and all that, because like I said, like, you're like, to me, you're like the expert at Baldur's Gate. Let's talk to this person. Those bastards, Atticans, think they're so special. Just because Attica was the first son of Avram does not mean he was the favored son. The Mara can't stand the Atticans. Any Jehudans can't, and the Atticans feel the same way about us. It's all because of the Battle of Mount Sinai that took place here. Atticans blame Jehuda, saying we led their fallen comrades into a trap. Jehudans say the same about Atticans. Truth is, no one really knows. The blast was tremendous. I've heard Lamech swear that it was because of the Atticans. I've heard him say that too. How could they do that to their own brethren? Jeez. Amazing game and an amazing company. Yeah, so SPG, have you ever played their other games before? What did they create beforehand? And I always get confused with a few games. Like, are they the one who created Path of Exile? Or am I mistaken? Is it Divinity? Divinity? This ain't Octopath Traveler. No, Ron, it isn't. But keep a lookout. Octopath Traveler, if it's not out yet, it's coming out super soon, if I'm not mistaken. Divinity. Okay, Original Sin 2. Interesting. Yeah, they're. I think they've been around since like the 90s also. Right? Like now they're a really popular company, but they started really low, you know. It's cool to see them having such a good reputation nowadays. Oh yeah, okay. Divinity 1 and 2 is what they've created. Interesting. I can't imagine having to write all this dialogue and keep everything organized. Oh my gosh, I know, right? That's why they're like a big team. You can't... Or are we talking about the game that I'm playing right now? Or are we talking about ARPGs? Wait, is it ARPGs or CRPGs? I can't remember. Oh man, my memory is like failing me. It would be devastating. Alright. Oh, this game now. Okay, yeah. I know, right? Like, hats off to people who create stories like this. They're pretty, I was gonna say they're pretty insane, but that's not the word I'm looking for. I'm gonna say they're pretty good at what they're doing. Yeah, started at the bottom and now they're at the top. Exactly. Man, they got really lucky at getting that Baldur's Gate license. But I wouldn't have given it to anybody else. I think I've watched one interview, and it's just like they're showing like a bunch of people working from a lot of places, and they're putting so much work in this game. It's just crazy. I can't wait for the final product. You almost got yourself killed. And after Baldur's Gate 3, they have to make another game like this. Like they have to continue because they're so skilled at what they're doing, right? They have to keep this like team of talented people and continue doing like AAA games like that because they're the only one who can do that. You know what I mean? And like, I'm really getting invested in this conversation. We need like, I mean, I'll be at Rock Players today, SPG. If you want to join us, I'd love. Maybe I can ask Bjorn if we can just talk about Baldur's Gate a little bit. I would love that. What is it? Okay, so I'm Bruce. I'm not sure what's the difference. Like, I'm not sure which one is which. There's ARPG, CRPG. I think CRPG are games that looks like Dungeons and Dragons. They're like top down, and you like fight people, and you level up, and you have to like roll to get to attack and things like that. I think that ARPGs are games like Witcher 3, where it's actually like an adventure, right? Like Oblivion, Elder Scrolls, Skyrim, and all of that. It's an adventure where you just go around, you fight with your own. So I think that's like the main difference between ARPG and CRPGs. It's quite a lot. This game that I'm playing right now, by the way, let's go back to the game. We're playing a JRPG. So it is a RPG inspired by Japanese RPGs classic Japanese RPGs from the 90s. And it seems to be turn-based. So yeah, there's a lot of RPG styles out there. Yeah, I think that A is for adventure. So SVG says they are very skilled. Their storytelling is on another level. Yeah. Ah, man, I barely played the game. I think I only played like 5 hours on Stadia. I need to get back into it. I have it now on Steam with GeForce now, so I need to get back. Anyway, so let's get back in the game now. I slew just as many shit. I just read Bruce's message and it only registered like 5 seconds later when he says KRPGs. Bruce, I wonder. I think that Labyrinth of Refrain is a KRPG. I slew just as many Shedim as you did. Don't be so eager to rush into battle. It puts the rest of us in danger. This is why you're not a judge. Judges are level-headed. They analyze their enemy using a Reha before attacking. As I live and breathe, are you giving me advice, Ham? I'm just telling you that you need to know so no one more important than you gets killed. If you're going to be with the judges, you might as well start acting like one. What do you have against me? I've done nothing to you. You're privileged. You think just because your father was a great judge that you can play at being a judge too. But it takes hard work to become one. For the Cosmo Creator's selected warriors, I came from a poor, cowardly family. My mother died giving birth to my sister, who was born weak and was sick all the time. And because we were poor, my father couldn't afford the medicine needed to heal her, and so she died. I was only 6 years old at the time. My father blamed myself, and eventually, the death of his wife and daughter drove him to suicide. Ooh. He was weak. They were all weak. Oh man. I vowed them and their that I would never become like them. So I joined Jehudan army, worked my way to becoming a judge. I never knew about you. I'm sorry to hear that what happened to your family. It must have been devastating to watch all those of you I love pass away. Hear me your pity. It's thanks to their death that I am stronger. Oh my gosh. The Cosmo Creators heaped strategy on me so that I could be the man I am today. Interesting. Lots of the development to these side characters. And very dark stuff. So SPG says, I learned TPK the hard way. Total party kill. Oh wow, yeah, you don't want that, SPG. I'm gonna head out. I have to get my daughter ready to partake here. Have a good day. Alright, have a good one, Robert. Thanks for joining in. Really appreciate it. I don't want to go there yet. It's money. Yeah, it was awesome seeing you here, Robert. Alright. Talk to Atikan Judge Elvander. What's a plain soldier doing here? I'm training to become a judge. Heh, this is not fitting training ground for a trainee. Your Sadu was Chedim. Could have died. What do you want? Who is Alcandros? The leader of Atikan's faction of judges. Also one of the members of council. As is his second in command, Hazar August. Hey, Dinos! Oh my gosh, welcome, my friend, to the stream. Really appreciate you coming. Dinos, are you the speedrunner of Windswept? I just want to make sure. I'm not sure. I know that Dinos is like the best speedrunner of Windswept, but I don't know if you are he. Oh, that is you. Okay, cool. Welcome to the stream, my friend, and congratulations on getting that #1 place. You really earned it. I think you probably worked really hard at getting that first place, and now I don't know if you're still working at getting that 100% speed running, but yeah, good luck with that. I have never seen a man fight. During the war with Canites, he was a lead strategist. I'm proud to follow him. It is said he's a direct descendant of Attica, Avram's son. It'd be wise not to piss him off. Good to know. All of our friends here. Well, actually not friends. These are my... Aren't they like the other faction? I think they're the other faction. Yes. Speak, Jehudan. I know you. Perhaps you've seen me speak to Lamek. He and I are friends. Despite that, he is Jehudan and I am Atikan. We fought together in battles and hold the same ideals. Perhaps that is how you know me. That would explain it. Mystery solved. Now run along. Planning becomes of you. Alright. So I'm gonna save here. And we're just gonna go on the other section, but we might not be able to make it further. Okay. So I guess we'll have to go on the other side. But yeah, we're about to call it a stream here. I'll give you a little bit of my thought of the game, and then we'll call it a day. Joshua. Yes, Uncle. I've been thinking, maybe you should return to Jericho. What? No, you can't be serious. It's too dangerous. Who knows what else lurks in these caverns? I'll be careful, I swear. So yeah, so I guess like they didn't expect it to be this dangerous. But I mean, they're heading in the unknown, so anything can happen. I need this, Lemek. The Cosmo Creators are watching over us. They want the Jehudans to succeed. They're on our side. I know it. Whose side are the Cosmo Creators on? Yehuda? Ateka? Maybe neither of us. They are against evil. So am I. You saw Jamara and Alcantros. We are a divided people. All thanks to the failure of the Battle of Mount Sinai. Alright, listen to me. You can come along, but only if you stay close to me, to the main force. Don't go off on your own, do you hear me? Yes, sir, loud and clear. I won't let you down. Good. See that you don't. And be wary of any Shedim you encounter. There's a chance they may turn unusually aggressive. Thank you, Uncle, for your advice. I promise to make you proud. To make my father proud. Sweet! Here we are. Alright, so we're gonna segue here to ending the stream. So hopefully, guys, you enjoyed my first look at Elohim Eternal, the Babel Code. Again, this looks pretty interesting. We only got to one fight, but I hope that we get a lot more fights later on in the game. It's the beginning is just very story incentive, but that's usually normal in JRPGs. They usually make the story a lot more fleshed out at the beginning. So, but yeah, this is what I'm hoping. I'm hoping a little bit more battles, some boss fights in there. Story is interesting. The development of the story is very slow, but some people really enjoy that. Like just getting into the lore, understanding everything, and that's pretty cool. Like I do like story games. Like my favorite games are story specific. 8-Bit Adventures is a game that I'm really enjoying right now. But I guess like a little something in this game, just to give a little bit of an opinion, is I feel like we're not getting enough like meat out of these specific story segments, right? Like there's not much happening. I wish there was just we would get a little bit more out of story development. Sometimes they kind of like repeat themselves a little bit, but that could be just because it's the intro of the game. But so far it's intriguing, right? Like I just want to keep playing and understand where they're going with this and how what's gonna happen exploring this cave, right? Like it's their first time, and I feel like they're introducing it slowly, and then bang, something's gonna happen and it's gonna go crazy, right? Because this is how it feels like it's developing. So I think that this first playthrough is not giving the game justice, because I feel like I need to go a little bit further to get more intriguing to the game. So, but this is just my opinion. But hopefully you enjoyed it, and for people who enjoy story focused games, I think that might be the game for you. So have a look on the Steam page for the game. Like I said, it's currently pretty cheap, so hopefully you enjoy this first look at the game. So yeah, let's see here. We got SPG saying, is this a religious game in any facet? Very familiar names. So yeah, I think this is like a fantasy religion. Like these type of names doesn't ring a bell to me anyway. So maybe it's a religion that exists, but it's like Shin Megami Tensei, where it's just like a made-up religion and you have to fight demons and stuff like that. But I could be wrong. I played a game this week called The Wanderer, and they were bringing in just a regular religion, right? I don't know if it was Catholic or a Christian, but this game was just to I don't know. I didn't like the religion focus of the game. You know, I have nothing wrong with religion, right? Like I am Catholic, but it was just strange seeing that in the game. But anyway, this is but this game, the religion is very, you know, very intriguing to me. It's not the same kind of a type of religion as the Wanderer. Yeah, Dinos, thank you for jumping in, and yeah, all right, guys, thank you so much for coming in, and have a good one, and talk to you on the next stream. See you guys.